In this day and age, you need to be able to focus because everything and everyone is fighting for your attention. Your computer, your cell phone, your friends, everyone is wanting your attention. And I'm going to show you how, when I learned how to focus, it took me from making $20,000 a year to learning how to make over $40,000 in a month.
I got $1 billion mindset.
When I learned how to focus, and I learned that there was this law of concentration, this law of focus, I was completely intrigued. See, when I had looked backwards on my life, any area that I had ever progressed in, sports, skateboarding, parkour, it was always because I had a focus. I was able to know definitely what I wanted, and I was able to attack it with clarity. When I was struggling to make money, when I was struggling to progress in my entrepreneurial journeys, what often I find now when I look in hindsight, there was a lack of focus. I was trying to do 12 different things at once. And ultimately, this was getting me nowhere. And maybe you can relate. So something I learned how to do was I learned how to sit down with myself and ask, what do I actually want? And I want you to ask yourself this question. What do I actually want? And before you ask yourself this question, I'm going to have you pause this video and actually take time to answer this. I want you to think about this. When you think about what you want, recognize that it's not usually going to be anything material. You might think you want material things. You might think you want the house. You might want the car. You think you want the money. But recognize that you only want those things for the feeling that it's going to produce inside of you. So get emotionally attached to the things that you want. Get emotionally attached to the outcome. If you want the car, why do you want the car? Is it so that you can feel confident? Do you like the feeling of speed? Do you like the feeling of control? Do you like the feeling of power? What is it about the car that you want? When you look at the house, what is it about the house? Is it that you want security and safety for your family? Is it that you want freedom? Is it that you want status? Whatever it is, I mean, it could be anything. And truly, I'm going to say this in the most loving way. I don't care what it is because it's not my goal. It's your goal. See, the thing with focus is if you're not emotionally involved in the thing that you desire, you're not going to stay focused on it for long because something else that is giving you that feeling is going to pull your attention. The reason your iPhone is pulling your attention, the reason you're getting on your computer and you're scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and scrolling through YouTube for hours on end is because it's giving you a feeling. You're getting that release. You're getting that dopamine. Recognize that your goals need to also be able to trigger that for you. It needs to be able to deliver that for you. So as you think about what it is that you truly desire, start to lean into the thing that's going to give you that pleasure, that's going to give you that satisfaction, that's going to give you that reward that you truly, truly want. Most people don't take the time to really get clear on this. And this is why your goals are constantly changing. This is why you don't have the energy to go chase after your life. I get excited about waking up. I get excited about making these sort of videos, about growing my YouTube channel, because it leads into my goal of influencing and impacting billions of people. So it's easy for me to want to find the energy, want to create the energy to do the work. Understand that I'm not saying that it makes the work not work. Like, it's still work, but it's a work that I'm going to go do with joy. The same way a basketball player shows up to practice because he wants to play, the same way a singer sings because they want to sing, is the same way you want to be chasing after your goals. Understand that you need to have an innate desire for it. So what I want to see is put in the comments below, what's your goal? What's the thing that you're focused on? What's the thing that's going to give you the reward that you want? Share it publicly, because when you share things publicly and you make that public proclamation, it makes it more powerful. It holds you accountable. So after you're done writing it down, I want you to share it with everybody here on YouTube. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave that comment on what your main goal and what your main focus is.
I got $1 billion mindset.